Going live a minute early. We're live.
I've heard you don't have headphones.
And we're not taking calls quite yet. Give us like 2 minutes. Let us get into it a little bit.
Well, then let me take my headphones off so I can hear you, for goodness sake. Oh, my God.
Okay, gang, welcome.
You were muffled a minute ago.
Yeah, exactly. You were wearing headphones.
Yeah.
Good evening to everyone. It's early afternoon still here or late afternoon here.
Late afternoon.
Late afternoon here in Vegas. We're doing Call-In Show 2.0.
Yeah.
Jay Cook. What's up, guys? I'm not sure if that's Jay Cook, your neighbor in New Jersey. I don't think it is. I think it's a different Jay Cook. That being said, Pops, we're going live.
Yeah, because
we're taking
he doesn't
phone
spell
calls.
his name right.
Now, we've already received probably about a dozen phone calls. There's only like 50 people here, but we've received a dozen phone calls. Let's show the folks, if you're going to call in,
yeah,
the phone number.
If people wanted to call in, how would they do it?
There's a couple things, guys and girls. Whoops, I'm calling myself. Whoopsies, I didn't mean to do that.
Okay.
I want to copy this.
Every time you try to copy it, you call it.
Okay, you call this number.
Yeah, what number might that be?
I'm trying to copy it. I can't copy it.
Well, can't I just say it?
Yeah, here, you say it. I'm going to type it in.
855
855
587
587
2886. Don't call collect.
Then
because it's an 800 free number.
Press 0. Okay.
And then press 0.
Now, when you call,
mute
the live stream in the background.
Well, only if we pick up your call.
Yeah, but just when you call, please mute the live stream in the background. Yes, I have a lot of tabs open. I am aware.
Yeah, he has a lot of. He is Mr. Tab.
Michael says, wishing you a glitch-free live stream. Yeah, tonight should actually work.
Yes.
So when you do call in, name, location.
Yeah.
What fun fact do you want to know?
The fun fact was, where do you live?
Oh, what's your favorite
and what's
restaurant?
your favorite restaurant?
Yep.
And then if you'd like, you're allowed to tell me what your favorite meal is at that restaurant.
And then please get into the question that we can help with.
Yes.
And we started an hour earlier than normal, and we'll go as long as we can last.
Well,
Which last night was like 3.5?
I don't know. Zach has stamina issues.
Sorry to everyone who is aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off, maybe we'll do like the first, all right, we're going to turn off Do Not Disturb mode on the ground. You ready to put your...
I was born ready.
Headphones on.
Yeah.
David Henning, $5 just for fun. This is about to be a fun night.
I like that.
Thank you, David.
Fun.
Okay, we're going to turn Do Not Disturb off.
Yeah. So it means we're going to get disturbed?
We're probably going to get disturbed. So when someone calls, Pops, we're going to answer it. And we're going to see what happens.
Do youngsters know what calling collect is?
No,
absolutely not.
I had no clue what you were even referring to.
Oh, I see a call coming in
the live stream. In the live stream, let us know how the volume is.
Yeah.
Hey, Zach here with my dad. You're on the air. What's your name and where are you from and restaurant?
My name is Joe. I'm from Valencia, California, which is just north of LA.
Okay, and what's your favorite restaurant and what's your go-to meal there?
Well, it's really not a restaurant, but Tommy's. It's a chili burger.
Okay.
All right, and what can we help you with, Joe?
Okay, I asked a question the other day about Chevy changing bolts and I forgot to mention that they also, by changing it, they also reduced the price of the new car.
Yes.
But here's my question to you, okay? Equity in a car loan. The MSRP on the bolts for the 2020 is about 44, and they're going for about 22 to 25. The dealers are selling them at 22 to 25,000.
Okay.
So it's about 50% off. Right. Is there an equity when I go to the credit union? Will there be an equity when I ask for the loan?
I would.
Like if I for a $28,000 loan, will there be like a $16,000 equity on it? So it would get approved in a way, like a slam dunk.
Okay, so I think if I hear what you're asking, how's that really going to fit into the loan-to-value ratio that the credit union is going to look at? Well, with such a sizable discount, Oh yeah, you're whatever you do, don't buy gap insurance because it sounds to me like you're not gonna need it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Joe, be sure to take
Yeah.
a photo of you in front of your 6 or 7 new bolts that you end up buying at that discount, and send a success story in when you do. That's incredible.
Yeah, it is because I mean the same thing happened to me when I bought my Ford Escape. Ford just came out with a brand new model with a bunch of features, a little bit less, and so the dealers were just offering, buco bucks on the current model. So
For
and
sure.
that's what I'm hoping. Yeah, I'm hoping on the Bolt that they're doing the same thing, considering the 2022s are actually cheaper than the 2021s.
So yeah, the manufacturer has to put more money on the 2021 to encourage the dealers to get rid of them. Great.
Yeah,
Sounds to me like
right
you're.
now it's ranging between $3,000 to $5,000 less in MSRP from the 22s to the 21s.
Well, sounds like you're doing good then.
You picked the right vehicle. Thanks for calling in, Joe, and thanks for being a part of the
All right,
community.
thanks. All right.
Yep. Take care now. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, that seemed to have worked.
We're gonna do not disturb just for a second because I just want to get some props from my pops. Props from my pops. And also Randy Miller raising the donation up to $10.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Randy. That actually worked.
I wasn't that the first words out of my mouth when we hung up from Joe? It's like, holy cow, that worked.
I mean, we got like 4 or 5 calls while we were doing it that we weren't able to answer, obviously.
Yeah, well, those people, those poor folks got screwed. But it's not because we're trying to screw people. It's only because, well, we only have one available line.
Yeah.
We're not that tech savvy.
Maybe next week. And Skylar says that the volume's good. Okay, awesome.
Okay.
You guys are like pro or something now. No, Steven, no.
No.
Far from it. All right, let's take off Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, we're more like prostitutes than pros.
Dad.
What?
Like people.
Sorry.
Oh, so Larry, you guys can hear when it rings. So like as we're talking to someone, you can hear that we're getting other phone calls in. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't.
It is a
realize that.
great ringer we have.
It is nice. You
Yeah.
guys. So you guys are loud, then the caller have to keep messing with the volume on the YouTube video. Okay, I'll see.
Oh.
We got a caller from New York. You are on with me and my dad. Please mute yourself. Mute me in the background, please.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Hey, name,
I'm
where you're
doing
calling
well,
from, all that fun stuff.
Sure. My name's JP, and I'm calling from Westchester County in New York.
There we go.
Okay, JP, now I got to ask you the big question. What's your favorite restaurant and your favorite go-to meal there?
It's actually a food truck. It's called Juan Empanada, and any one of their empanadas, they're awesome.
Okay. That.
You're talking our language, JP. What can we help you with?
All right, so I am in the market for a new car, and I've been using your guys' tools, and I sent out a few emails for a lease on a Volkswagen Atlas. So I got about 75% response back from the dealers, and my first offer was my best offer. They came in 10% and under MSRP.
Wow.
I had another offer that was about 3.4% under MSRP, and then I had a pretty interesting situation. One dealer basically told me to get the best offer, forward it onto him, and then he'd beat it. Essentially what he ended up doing was matching the offer. The car ended up having a higher MSRP price, so he jacked that into the dock fee, which he thought I wasn't going to kind of notice.
Yeah.
And, right away I was like, all right, it wasn't going to work. And so I ended up going with the first offer. What I wanted to ask you guys was, I agreed to the first offer that I got, and I basically recapped in my response back to the dealership that, I agreed to the offer. Here's the offer. It ended up being that the car that I wanted wasn't available at the dealership, and so he had to go get it somewhere else.
Okay.
And it ended up being higher MSRP than what I had agreed to on the offer. My question is, so I'm doing the paperwork actually on Wednesday with this guy, is he going to try and sneak in that extra MSRP into the purchase price of the new car? Even though
we're getting some buffering on our end, my friend. Give me 1 second here, okay? We gotta. Okay, here we go. I think we're back in business. Okay, and you got your question out, so we're good.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so they had the dealer trade for the car you wanted, and the car that they got had a higher MSRP than the car that they had quoted you on.
Exactly.
So what you need to find out from them, the question that you need to ask is, well, I realize this car's MSRP is higher, but are you just going to give me a larger discount so that we're still at the same agreed upon selling price as the car you quoted me on?
Right. Okay, that's fine.
I think that's the direction you want to go.
Yeah, and so what I asked him to do was, since I had already agreed to it, I asked him to send me over all the paperwork before I signed on Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
And he told me he wouldn't do it. He said he'd have the paperwork only ready on Wednesday.
Gotcha.
And I was trying to sniff him out and see if that was BS, and he was just trying to avoid that discussion beforehand. Or if that's typical in the car business, that they aren't going to have the contract and everything ready before that date.
Well, typically they're going to print it on the day that they're going to do the deal.
Gotcha. Okay.
JP, thanks for calling in. Thanks for letting us help. Zach Carroll donated $50, so we got to spend the next at least 8 minutes talking to him. See you, JP. Okay, we're putting on Do Not Disturb. Man, we're having Wi-Fi issues again. Why does that happen, Pops?
Because you got 9,000 windows open.
I don't think it's the number of windows.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. It uses juice.
That's not how Wi-Fi works. Okay.
I love Oregano's pizza, by the way.
Hang tight, gang. I'm gonna grab this. This drives me irate. Ugh. All right, hang tight, Pops. You're flying solo. You're live.
Oh.
But
I'm buffering.
You're buffering for a second. Give me one moment.
We need to upgrade the.
So Zach is $50.
Yeah, thank you, Zach. Now, when I used to manage Acura North Scottsdale, we used to get pizzas and food from Oregano's all the time. I love that place. And the one we would go to was at Scottsdale Road and Shea. That was the one we used to go to when the family and I used to go over there. So, yes, good for you. Thank you, Zach, for the $50 donation. We think it's wonderful that people like giving us money.
We do. I disconnected my iPhone from the Wi-Fi network, so I'm thinking that'll maybe help us out here.
Yeah, you can disconnect mine.
Yeah, where's your phone? Your phone's over there?
Yeah.
I'll get disconnected. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, the less things we have. Yeah. The broadband's only so broad. Or something like that. Now we know why they call it broadband. Do you know how to go to settings?
I even know your password. How do you get the settings? Okay, that should definitely help.
Disconnected.
All right, thanks, guys. Livestream 2.0, but it's like 1.5.0.
Yeah.
Go wired network cable. Yeah, I would go wired, but we we're in these Airbnbs. We don't know where the routers are or anything like that. You have any clue where the router is?
The router's right behind the TV.
Router's behind the TV?
Yeah, I know exactly where the router is.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Livestream 3.0 next week. We'll be with...
or maybe we'll just... Maybe we'll move to AWS.
Oh, look at my dad dropping some knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, let's open the phone lines back up.
Yeah, but I wanted to read more about
Zach. Yeah, absolutely. I've been watching your videos for the last few months, and I know you two and Kimberly saved me thousands. Thank you for all you do. Phoenix AZ, and I celebrated my new Ram 1500 Rebel purchase last night with Oregano's.
I'm telling you, Oregano's was one of my favorites.
We used to eat at Oregano's.
We used to eat it. Yeah, we liked Oregano's.
We need some Livestream 1.5 merch. I think that's what's coming next.
What we need is Ask Me Why I'm a Small Potato t-shirt.
I think it'll work now that I disconnected my phone.
We could disconnect everything.
Yeah, we'll do it. All right, let's try and take another call.
Okay, let's take it. Let's take. You're live. Now the next person whose phone call we take, somebody has to promise me you're going to go, I'm a long-time viewer but a first-time caller.
We need that.
Yeah.
Please make my dad's day.
It would make my night.
Awesome. And Jimmy D's on tonight, Dad.
I see
Kimberly's on
that.
tonight.
Yeah.
Today's Arash's birthday, so I wish.
Happy birthday, Arash.
Yeah, hopefully. All right.
Oh, we got a call coming in from West Virginia.
I mean, that is a loud ringer. Okay, can you mute us in the background, my friend? And yeah, welcome. You're talking to me and my dad.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, how we doing?
There it is. There's
First
the energy
time,
we've
long
been. Wait! Say it! Say it! Do it!
Yeah. Go. Come on. Say it. What was that you
Hey.
said?
First time, long time.
I love that.
Pretty good.
Long time viewer, first time caller. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I've been excited. I've been excited about this all day. I bought a car today.
Well, congratulations to you. Where's the damn stamp of approval? I'm trying to get you a stamp of approval, my friend.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, we've been using your advice. Let's go back. So my name's Doug from Houston. So before COVID went crazy, my wife and I love this barbecue restaurant, these pork ribs called Killen's Steak,
Okay.
Killen's Barbecue.
Okay.
So I think I've checked those boxes. All right.
You have. So are you
Okay.
telling me when I get to Houston, I got to get the Killins?
It's technically in
Okay.
south of the city, but worth the trip, 100%.
I appreciate that.
Fill us in on the car
right.
deal.
All right, so wanted a Lexus. Coming from a 4Runner, so my initial thought was a GX 460, if you're familiar.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of a little bit of the old school one, built a little bigger. So check out your Auto Advocate. I've been watching all the videos, learning a lot of the skills, right? Go to your Auto Advocate, run the price report. Y'all said not to, the price report said not to negate out of 100. And so I'm like, I don't think that's going to be true. So, I write out my email to 3 different dealers here in town. We got quite a few Lexus dealers to choose from. I won't bore with the details, but I don't know, maybe 8 emails later, back and forth to each one of them, we were down to $7,750 off MSRP.
Very
So I'm
good.
thinking, great. So $7,750 off MSRP. Also was worried some of the old school stuff. And again, long story short, we were with we also priced out an RX. It's a little bit of the unibody one, the RX 350. That's the one I ended up buying today for 13% off MSRP.
Very
so I think
good.
we did all right. The GX had a little bit more room to negotiate, which again, Ray, you're the man. The tactics were perfect. Just a little tweak to the algorithm online, and I think I'd have been a little worried if I'd have paid $63,000 for it when I could have had it for about 53. But you guys are good.
Well, I know on figuring out ways to tweak the market price reports. So
Hate
it's
to do
more
this. So the buffering seems to pick up when we take the call. So we're gonna hop off the call. I'm gonna set up a hotspot. We're gonna live stream 1.3 is where we're at.
Take it easy.
Doug,
Appreciate
thank
you
you
calling
so
in.
much. So the buffering happens when we take a phone call.
Yeah, it seems like the buffering happens when we take the phone call.
Yeah.
So learning.
Well, we're not taking a phone call now.
No. So see, now it's green.
Yeah.
So the router's over there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see. Yeah, Jeff is right. All right. So here, I will type it. So when we take the
Yeah.
call,
Yeah. How about they just text us?
it buffers. So
Do we need a separate router for that?
chip shortage.
Yeah. I'll give you a chip shortage.
No, it's interesting though. Like I guess I kind of get it in the sense that when someone calls, it's
We only
like,
have so much broadband.
yeah, we only have so much. Okay, so let me think really quick because we've got 2 Wi-Fi networks. We've got the 5G one and the non-5G one.
Yeah.
I mean, we can fall back, of course, to doing, the calls over IP, Jim. Jeff, I've got a MacBook Pro. Igor, I can't close all my windows, man. Why would I close all my windows? Then I have no clue. Can you cut to audio only during a call? That's not a bad idea. I'm trying to think.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not the tech guy.
Nah, see, but it's even dropping out a little
I'm
bit
the pretty
now.
face.
This whole Airbnb lifestyle is great and everything. Okay, let's try connecting to my Wi-Fi hotspot real quick. We'll see if that works, okay?
Hey, whatever you.
All right, gang, we're gonna go 20 seconds. Give me one.
We're going
moment.
dark. That's a bad thing to do.
No, I totally connected to that. All right, give me 1 second. God, this is frustrating.
Yeah. Okay. Well, apparently I'm vamping for a change. Oh no, I can see it's red. It's red. It's yellow. It's green. So when it's green, I'll vamp. When it's red, I'll just shut the hell up. And we seem to have lost my technician, my engineer, Zach, and a damn good looking engineer he is. And you should see him. You should see him when he's driving the train.
Reconnection successful. Okay. All right, guys. I tried a couple things right there, and they all just made it worse. So we can. All right. So we fixed audio, partly, but it takes the Wi-Fi down. All right. We'll answer live chat questions.
Oh, I don't know how else you're going to do it.
I don't see how else we can do it. Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I tried using the hotspot. And,
So next week, once we've cut into somebody else's higher speed Wi-Fi network.
Yeah, people are saying use like a different network for the Wi-Fi calls. Like I completely agree. And using an Ethernet cable.
An Airbnb.
Exactly, that's the tricky thing. I'm trying to think if I could even plug in to the Ethernet, and I don't know how I would with my MacBook. I'd guess get a speakerphone.
Yeah.
Oh my. Can you use your dad's phone? Yeah. Damn, I hyped it up. I hyped it up too much.
You did,
I should have called it get a Skype. Yeah, Jeff, if we did do so ESG soccer, we could do Skype. Like we could get people in through Skype, but then that's even more work for them. They have to You're like, I don't care, whatever.
You're way over my head. You know what? I understand how to negotiate a damn car deal.
All right, folks, send in some chats with regards to car deals. We'll do our best to actually to address those. Sorry about all the frustrating experience thus far. We're off to a decent start, though.
Yeah, I think we must have made it 10 minutes or so before there was like an issue. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe people will want to watch us buy. Okay, here we go. Mudasar. I am planning to buy a 2018 Toyota CHR. Any suggestions or tips? How is CHR performance-wise? I don't know anything about the CHR, do you?
It's Riddle.
What is Riddle? Oh, Little?
Little.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, it's little. That much I know.
Mudasar, have you run a market price report? That would be kind of my first suggestion.
That would be the first thing I would do, and performance-wise, I would get on the various forums and different websites to see what real-life reactions there are to the vehicle from people who have either rented them or bought them.
Yeah, and then when it comes to negotiate, use the email templates, all that fun stuff.
Yes.
Alicia Coco, why don't you use Instagram Live one day for call-ins? That's probably a good idea. I just don't know how to work Instagram either.
Well, don't look at me for that.
Yeah. Come on, Dad.
I have a hard enough time posting stuff to Instagram.
Great entertainment value. It was perfect. If it was perfect, it wouldn't be as much fun. I agree, Michael. However, I actually really wish we could actually talk to people because conceptually, it could provide a ton of value.
It could, and other than me, putting together a list of restaurants across the country and meals that I should order, the fact that we could talk to people and actually give them good advice.
I just realized we no longer need those on.
Oh, we don't even need those. So, yeah, I kind of miss.
I want to be able to talk to people.
Yeah.
The first call, I felt so high.
Oh my, well,
because I thought it was going to work.
Yeah, well, little did we know it was short-lived. High.
Yeah, it really was. Okay. Thoughts about purchasing a Copart auction vehicle totaled with hail damage?
Well, hail damage, if you don't mind dents all over the car, it's fine. Obviously, it wasn't totaled because of mechanical issues, and it wasn't totaled because it was in a severe accident. It just might have like, I don't know, 1 million dents in it.
Yeah.
But if you don't mind being the person driving the dentmobile, who gives a damn? As long as you get it for a good price.
One thing I want to do, Pops, while folks are starting to come back, is we saw used car prices go up again, and we haven't had a video out. And also, I see a comment here from J.K. Faulkner. What intel do you have on Mazda? J.K. Faulkner has been emailing me his different prices from Carvana. They're his quotes.
Yeah.
And keep me honest here, I think it was up like $1,200 on his most recent one that he sent in.
Wow.
So we definitely need to do that at some point. I'll share my screen and we'll walk through. Sound good?
We could run if you'd like.
We could even run. Yeah.
My foot's feeling better.
Your foot is feeling better.
Yeah.
Michael says, Zach, you're spreading yourself too thin. It may be time to delegate some of the production duties.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim. Hey, James. Help. Help.
Whoa.
I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Okay, Igor says, your auto advocate looking at a Kia Telluride. The dealer wants a huge market adjustment markup. Even your site shows the average price paid is over MSRP. Is that common, even for a popular car or SUV?
That's common for anything that is in high demand and short supply.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Vamp on that while I pull stuff up, please.
Okay, so it's
Come on, Professor Ray.
Well, no, it's the same thing as the most sought after drugs. If they're in short supply and the demand is still high,
all right, we're gonna
prices
pivot.
are
We're
way
pivoting.
up there.
We're pivoting away from
Okay.
drugs.
Okay, can we go back to cars?
Hamza actually sent this email in, Pops. I didn't show this to you yet. He got an alert that one of the Mazda CX-5s that he was interested in, the price went up $1,100.
No, that's
$2,100.
That's
$2,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy,
Wow.
right?
Yeah. So did
Also
they send you that with the notes that says, "Hey, bet you feel bad you didn't buy it before when it was less"?
Ooh, someone said there's a success story in here. Okay, give me a second. Jenny Richards, success story. I'm scrolling up. Jenny Richards.
Yeah.
Last week we ordered a 2021 Chevy Blazer for $6,003 below MSRP and $4,000 under invoice.
Yeah.
Everything went so smoothly and took only an hour to negotiate and write up the order. Thanks, guys.
Very cool.
That's
Give
gonna
her the
get-
stamp of approval. We like that. We like when our community members have success. When they apply, I like this. Like hey. I don't mind if you put the son of a bitch on my shoulder.
You can't, Dad. You stop cursing. You tonight. You had the P word comment earlier. You had the D word comment now, and now the swear jar is open. Okay, let's keep going. Zach and Ray look handsome as always. But then message retracted. Okay, never mind. I should have read that one.
Somebody put their glasses on before they finished typing.
Yeah, exactly. S. Jones wants some intel on the new Range Rovers. And Peter K says, Ray, is there a drug shortage? Come on now, you can't do that.
I personally don't know if there's one.
Oh my. People are going to start doing like over-unders on how much you curse during the...
As well they should.
No, they shouldn't. Because that could get our monetization turned off.
Really?
And then we're not going to have any Wi-Fi.
Really?
Yeah, it could.
Oh, I didn't know that's how they work it.
So now you're going to...
Screw them.
Okay. All right, Alicia says... Or no, Chris...
Can we go to OnlyFans and that way we could say whatever we wanted to say? We need to go on an unfiltered channel. Just say it.
Like the video if you want us to do an OnlyFans.
No, we're not doing an OnlyFans.
To Jim and Kimberly and anyone else who's on the YAA team on here, I'm so sorry. If you shouldn't join. YAA internal team, don't join the live streams.
If you're smart, you will.
Chris Calabro says, looking at used 2019-20 Civic hatchbacks, but redesigned Civics coming soon, would it be worth waiting, assuming more used will become available because of trade-ins, or should I just buy now?
Well, the only thing I can tell you is used car prices are going up. So you can wait, and used car prices could go up. And the fact that there's going to be some... government checks coming out to people in the next couple weeks, that'll probably have a negative impact on used car prices as well.
Chris has a great question, Dad. What percentage of your annual income should you spend on a car? While you answer this, I'm actually going to pull up your old blog post.
I have a blog post and we have a video. I believe it's what I call the 10% rule.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see.
Which is if, say, you make $75,000 a year, that you should budget no more than, say, $750 a month. Is that 10%? That's 10% of $75,000. whatever your monthly income is,
Wait a
no
second.
more than.
Wait. Time out, team. Time out. My dad just said if you make $75,000 a year, okay, then 10% of that is $750, which it's not, because 10% 10% is $7,500.
Yeah.
And then also the math is off of the 12 months, not 10 months. You could have set yourself up for an easier job, right?
Yeah, I could have
60 grand, right?
I could have done
60 grand a year, $500 a month.
which is $5,000 a month, which is $500 a month, no more than that for a car payment.
And when we talk about no more than that, it's like all in, no more than that.
Yes.
Yeah. So for example, this is one of the reasons you do like leasing is because you know that your maintenance cost is what it is.
Well,
You
see,
know
but,
what
and when
your-
I say all in has to include your car payment, your automobile insurance, and the expense of, well, I don't know, putting gasoline in it if you have one of those gasoline powered vehicles.
We're actually thinking about putting together an affordability calculator based off my dad's 10% rule. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Jim De La Bastide says, I'm setting up the account now, smiley face.
What kind of account?
What kind of account do you think, Dad?
An OnlyFans?
You're an enabler, Jim. You're an enabler. And I don't know if I feel good about that. Larry
I'm
says
starting to get
OnlyFans
excited.
is not the demographics that is looking for, but I am not a marketing guy. There you go. Okay, we answered Cassie's question. I visited a dealership today. This is good. And wanted to take a look at the new 2020 Sentra. The dealer insisted on only showing me 2021 with almost 2,000 miles. Never showed me the new 2020. Probably don't have any on the lot.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming. I mean, if you come in and you go, gee, I want to look at new 2020s, and they go, well, here's a used 2021. You have to be you have to advocate for yourself and say, hey, I appreciate the fact you're trying to save me some money on a used 2021.
Yep.
But I really I'm interested in a new 2020, and what can you do for me on one of those?
What was the caller from Texas, from Houston? What was his name?
Doug.
Doug, yes. Yeah. Doug.
Yeah.
Lexus buyer from earlier,
Yeah.
a.k.a. Doug. One of the 3 phone calls we were able to get in tonight before we realized that was breaking stuff.
Yeah.
I just got to say, not only did you save me money,
Yeah.
you saved me, all caps.
Yeah.
So how do you say that?
Time.
No, yeah, that's all caps for my dad. Spent more time test driving than negotiating, including
Look at
F1.
that. Look
that
at that.
gets.
So we saved him time,
That gets-
ladies and gentlemen, because if there's two
ratios,
things that I am certain of in this world that none of us ever seem to have enough of, is time and money.
Yeah.
So if we can save you both, you are so far ahead of the game, it's scary.
And that's the whole objective. Andrew suggested we get a burner phone. I use a different burner phone, but I don't think that would work here. Jesse Atkins says, left a down payment on 2020. Tell you right about 6 days ago. Is it too late to ask for my money back or I still negotiate a better deal? Not sure I'm following that.
So I'm not sure I'm following that either. How long they give you to pick up the car? I mean, how long are they going to hold it for?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's too many unanswered questions in that question.
Great question here from Russ. He says, Ray, given your experience of my daughter and I walked into a dealership to buy 2 cars.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Could we leverage that to get a better price on both?
Yes, but most dealerships, having confronted this once or twice in their existence, are going to go, let's work on one car at a time. And once we get to the second car, perhaps that will have an even bigger discount than the first. Because there's just been too many times where people have said, well, we'll buy 2, and they stop at 1.
Yeah, you've seen it kind of fall through.
After they get us to...
There's a parallel here, though, because sometimes I try and do 2, but I only get... Did that ever... Okay, how far should you travel? This is from Chris again. How far should you travel to save money on a car? What's the $1,000 per 100-mile formula? That's a super interesting question.
That is a super interesting question. And
what's your take on that?
I don't have a take on that.
I mean,
I have a take. My take is on time.
Yeah.
Okay. It's how much do you have to save to when you correlate that to how much time is it going to take you to save all that?
Yeah.
And then go, well, now is it worth it?
That's just partly why we advocate for, and I'll show it just briefly. Where is it?
I don't know.
You know what I'm going to show.
I'm not sure what you know.
You know what I'm going to show.
Well, apparently I'll know it when I see it.
The email templates.
Yeah.
This is where using the
Yeah.
email templates, because you can then contact multiple dealerships,
Yes.
get multiple OTDs, right? So we're giving you the dealer contact, we're giving you the email template. Use that. And then if you can work a deal completely online, then you've spared yourself some of the potential
Yes,
expense.
but if you live in Washington State and the car you want to buy is in Kansas, you're going to invest some time either to drive there to pick it up or to make arrangements to have it delivered to you.
Silver Dude, managed to get a hold of the manufacturer invoice. Are destination and handling charges negotiable?
No.
Does the base price mentioned on the manufacturer invoice itself negotiable?
No.
There you go. AFJ says, how accurate is build and price? I imagine when you're ordering a vehicle? Is that your question, AJ? I'm not
It's
sure.
very accurate. No, hey.
Hey guys, Charlie here. I'm a
Yeah.
longtime listener and first time chatter.
I like that, Charlie. Would you please give Charlie the stamp of approval? Long-time listener and watcher and viewer. And
Why did it go red again, Dad? Look at that. Why is it red?
I don't know, honey.
Like we were just doing so good. Now it's yellow. Now it's green. Why does it do that, guys? Ah, so frustrating.
It really is.
Yeah, it really, really is. No, it's back now. Maybe it's got to be something with this Airbnb. Well,
Yeah.
but I'll figure it out. I'll work on it this week.
Yeah, you can get in touch with the owner if you want. And
Yeah, see if we can upgrade the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So frustrating. Okay. Yeah, Buck says, yeah, how accurate is the build price? Yeah.
yeah, it's very accurate.
I mean, it's the build
They
price.
know. They know exactly what. You have build sheets so that you can figure it all out. You know exactly how much each item costs. You know exactly how much each item lists for. It's pretty simple.
Mark says, how late in the calendar year can a 2021 Ford F-150 be factory ordered before Ford switches over to a 2022 model? I'd like to take advantage of the end-of-year incentives. Thank you.
Well, that's a very good question, and I'm not sure I have an answer for that because, Ford is so far behind the 8 ball when it comes to building 2021s anyway. They might be extending the length of time that they'll be building. So you're just going to have to check with a Ford dealer.
Yes.
And we're red.
And we're green.
Okay, what the hell's going on?
I don't know.
You need to find a place with better Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I really do. Buck says, so not much room to negotiate on a factory order. No, there's the floor plan assistance.
You can negotiate on a factory order, okay, and you negotiate on a factory order as if the car was there.
Why don't I go buy a direct, I'll buy like a 15-foot Ethernet cord and we can
And do what?
and plug it directly into the computer.
And how's that going to improve things?
I don't know, but people keep saying people want questions about Hondas and directly plug it into the router. Why don't we try it? Because we started early. I mean, we can leave the stream up and I'll go run out. I'll go buy one. I'm being honest.
Get the hell out of here.
Why?
Stop it already.
What do you mean?
That could be for next week.
No, I want to fix it.
That could be next week's new and improved live stream. We've got a 30-foot Ethernet cord.
I really want. How are we going to stream for another 2 hours if it cuts in and out? That's not fair to anyone.
Well, it's certainly not fair to
To
us
people,
either.
yeah, it's not fair to anyone.
Okay, so wired is always better. Okay. Well, do you even have a plug-in for?
Yeah, I can do. Alan says 2.4 versus the 5.0. I can go to the 2.4 gigahertz. Should I do that?
Well, shouldn't you go to the 5?
Or on the 5? Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, with 2.5, I thought 5G is supposed to be faster.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know either. You're supposed to be the tech guy. You're the one that has a tech company. It's a good thing you have tech people.
Look at this. Look at this, folks. We're going to run a quick speed test.
Speed is fine.
That's what I'm saying. Who's doing it? Jason says, call me. Okay, I might get to call you, Jason.
Jason who? Where?
J.K. Faulkner. Look, even our upload speed's not bad. Not great.
Oh, now it's dropping like a rock. Yeah, it had been better. Yeah, now, see, it dropped like a rock.
Yeah, now, what the hell? Very fast. All right, let's read the try the 2.4. 2.4 will penetrate the walls better than the 5. Okay. 5 is usually better. Higher bandwidth, less distance. All right, we're gonna pull the router over as close as possible. Distance is irrelevant with. Man, the internet is incredible.
I don't know, buddy. I hate when we fall into the red category.
This thing ain't going any further.
Okay, well, I ain't going any further. That's not the router.
It's not the router. Oh, this is the router.
What the hell's wrong with you? You don't know what a router looks like? So you need a long cable.
We need a long freaking cable.
Okay, well, you know, the good news is that there's a lot of places that sell cables.
Yeah.
We're red. We're better dead than red.
Damn.
We're back to green.
You guys can watch us struggle together. Your internet is a Chevy truck. It works sometimes.
Ooh.
Speed test won't be accurate when you're streaming. Am I the only one that it's a gagging? Don't know what that means. If you're using OBS, lower your bitrate. I am using OBS. Okay, how do I lower my bitrate? Settings. Output bitrate. Hey, maybe someone... Let's try that.
Okay.
Okay, we lowered our video bitrate.
Not sure what that means.
This is real.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buck says live streams are awesome. I guess like watching us like struggle is kind of fun.
Not well, maybe
For
suppose.
them.
Yeah. I mean,
For me, it's like infuriating. Okay, we lowered the bitrate.
Yeah.
Let's go back to answering questions. Does that sound good?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
What was that? Your upload.
Your upload speeds are the problem. Okay. Barbara Lyle says, will a past bankruptcy make buying a new car impossible?
No, it'll just make it more expensive.
Exactly.
Well, that and Barbara, you're going to need money down.
Yep, money down for sure.
Yes, some participation on your behalf.
Did someone suggest
Well, we're red again.
nitrous? I want to go get an Ethernet cord, man. Let me go buy one.
No,
Why?
for next week.
We can end this and we can come back on later. It's not worth it for anyone. It's so frustrating.
Well, why would anybody come back?
I don't know. Even if like 5 people come back and we can even help them, it's worth it. What are you doing tonight that's better than a live stream?
Have Amazon send the long cord via a drone. Is this what TV was like in the 50s? It was worse.
Buck says your live stream reminds me of our church live stream. The struggle is real.
Yeah. Well, we're just waiting for some divine intervention.
I don't know, Dad. I don't really want to keep going if it's going to keep cutting out on folks. It's not fair.
Well, David thinks it's a good time for a sandwich. For you or me, David?
Chris says 30 meg. All right. Yeah, I guess I got a call. Yeah, I know. I need a hub for the MacBook. Ugh. See? Igor says, okay, can you guys all chat? I'd come back if you actually fix it. So I will call the internet service provider and try and upgrade our Wi-Fi. And I will buy a cord.
Next week.
No, tonight.
Well, Larry says next week.
Let us know. Let us know in the chat which one we should do. Next week or tonight.
Hub. You need a hub.
Yeah, no, I'm aware.
Not a hug. A hub.
No, you need a hug too.
Okay, well, where's Megan when we need her?
No. Yes. Wait for next week. Yeah, Jason's probably right. Dial Delaney's here.
Well, all is not well, Dial, but Ray is doing his best not to curse tonight. I failed miserably, by the way, Dial. You should know, but
Yeah,
at least I did it before.
People are saying next week. All right, but tonight. But also next week.
So we'll do it for next week, and and by the time we're on the road again, you'll have this stuff figured out.
I know, it's just so frustrating.
Well, yes,
Yeah, go get the stuff and leave your dad here by himself. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Really?
Okay, I guess this is a failed live stream. That's disappointing.
Yeah, they want us to get it done to fix it tonight because people are buying cars tomorrow. But now, look, we're a good solid green.
I know, but What do you want to do, Puffs?
Come on, let's continue. Let's go. Let's do the best we can with what we got.
Even with it cutting out?
It's not cutting out at the moment. Leave Dad in charge and get the cable. Well, if you want to leave Dad in charge and have him go get the cable, I'll shut the whole damn thing down until he gets back. I'm not the tech guy.
All right, answer the question.
How about answering a car question? Toyota RAV4s are popular. So are Tellurides. The Toyota dealers are loading up all the cars with dealer options for $1,000 over MSRP. Any super special advice? Yeah. Tell them you want one that's incoming before they add anything to it. And reserve one of their incoming cars so that they don't have the opportunity to add $1,000 worth of goodies to it.
That's not a bad idea.
Well, that's what you're paying me for, is the ideas. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Keep the Q&A going. All right.
Yeah.
Have the questions come in. Do you really want to leave your dad? No, don't want to leave my dad. 5G lesson. Do a test live stream. Yeah. Peter, we will do a test live stream midweek. We'll make it a public one too. And it'll just be fun. If you want to join us for that, that'll be kind of hilarious. It'll be a test. We'll just do a test.
Yeah.
Might be our most successful one we've ever done.
Yeah.
Johnny S. Guys, I've been trying to reach you for a long time about the new Kia K5. It is a hot demand car here, especially in Wolf Gray. Can you please do an analysis on it? Long time fan here. Yeah, let's go for it. You ready to do one?
Sure. Anything you say.
So we're doing a Kia K5, and where was he located? You
Uh,
got to help me out here.
I don't know. Where are you located, Johnny S?
He said it in his thing.
Really?
Oh, no, he didn't.
Okay. And what's your favorite restaurant and what's your go-to meal at that restaurant?
2021 Kia K5. All right, let's see. For sale. Let me make sure I'm logged in. Yeah, I'm logged in. Car Gurus. Michael wants to know how much profit CarMax makes on a used car sale. Do you remember off the top of your head?
On a used car sale?
Well, that's all CarMax has.
Well, it was over $2,000 plus what they
back
make in
end.
the back end.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. Is this the...
So they make between $4,500 and $5,000 front and back.
CarMax does, yeah.
Yes, on used car sales.
Okay, so we've got a
Approximately
K5 here. Let me run a quick report.
South Florida, Fort Lauderdale. That's where Johnny is. I love Fort Lauderdale, by the way.
Fort Lauderdale? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I ran this one for
So God knows you're going to pay outrageous dock
Michigan.
fees.
Yeah.
Well, that's close to Fort Lauderdale.
Well, yeah, there's quite a few for sale in Michigan, actually. Maybe you should be looking there.
Yeah.
Johnny, okay. None of them are particularly negotiable, though, in all honesty.
Well, because it's a relatively new car.
Yeah, new car,
Yeah.
and the dealer's got a lower than MSRP price advertised because of the incentives and things like that. Let me run one real quick.
So the GT line is the hot trim. Very hard for a dealership to have more than two on average. So as long as dealerships can't have a large supply on hand, then prices are going to remain high. And that's truly the direction of the retail automobile business for the near term, with chip shortages, manufacturing plants closing down, possible seat shortages. Then you run into a situation where dealers are learning how to work with smaller inventories, and they're pre-selling the cars. So it's going to be a while before dealerships get back, if they ever get back, to carrying the type of inventory that they used to.
This is hilarious.
What?
Ford says no negative impact to dealers from chip shortage.
Oh, of course.
Shortages are expected to continue until at least mid-year. Of all the brands to come out and say that,
Yeah, you're the one that has the least number of 21s out there. Yeah.
the brand's struggling the absolute most. Oh god.
Well, maybe
that's
they'll
funny.
tell you their shortage is due to seats.
Yeah, there is a seat shortage going on now. Nicholas says, should I buy a hybrid 2021 Sienna or a 2019 to 2021 Honda Odyssey? You're not particularly knowledgeable about minivans, are you?
I know I wouldn't know that. How am I supposed to answer that question for you? I don't know.
Whoa, here we go. Kelvin says other YouTube live streams are lagging also. Just saying.
Okay, so maybe it's YouTube.
Probably not. It's probably us. But
Okay. Yeah.
how do you negotiate? This is from David. How do you negotiate? I know we did the video. I'll put it in the chat. But how do you negotiate a factory ordered vehicle? Can they come down below invoice still?
Yes.
Give it the 5 second.
Okay. You negotiate.
And here I'll demonstrate to folks how they can. You go to YouTube.
You go to YouTube.
You don't click on this.
No. But anyway, you negotiate on an order just like the car was on the lot, and you negotiate. Dealerships will make more.
You click on this video.
The former dealer explains how to factory order a car step by step. So there's probably no truth to that part of it. But
No, you actually did a good job.
I did a
on
good
that
job on that one. Where you order, you negotiate as if the car were there. Recognize the fact that they're going to get marketing assistance, they're going to get holdback, they're going to get floor plan assistance, and they're not going to have any floor plan cost. So that's an extra profit center for them. Actually, if I may be so bold as to mention something.
Be bold.
In 2020, it was the first year in a long time where floor plan costs, which are normally a negative, were a positive. Floor plan assistance created
revenue
for
dealerships.
For dealerships. So the cost of keeping inventory in the lot, because everybody's inventory is lower than what it had been.
Did you hear the AC just click back on? I'm turning that off.
Yeah.
It's frigid in here.
Oh my God. So anyway, floor plan costs are way down, and the floor plan assistance is a profit center now. So yes, because of that, you if it's not too hot of a vehicle, you should be able to negotiate below invoice or to invoice.
And honestly, if you're buying a car in 2021, it's a new one, you're probably going to factory order it, because that was the other question we had. How do I get around the $1,000 in add-ons and accessories? You factory order it and you say, don't put $1,000 of crap on it when it arrives.
Yes.
It really might be the
That's
way
what
to.
we used to do if people factory ordered a car. I mean, I couldn't force them to take nitrogen in the tires.
Exactly.
It's their car. They ordered it.
Oh, Russ says you need to remember that your audience is growing and many are new. We're generally a bit more organized than this, and we strive.
No, I think he was probably
for the
reflecting
video
upon the look on my face
for
when
factory order.
Yeah, when I was asked for the 95th time, how do you factory order a
Which
car?
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I need to understand that we're growing and there's, even though I might have said it 1,000 times, there are a lot of people out there that haven't heard it the first time.
Stephen D, after how many days does floor plan costs start kicking in?
Typically, it's about 15 days. Okay, the first 15 days are free, typically, and the manufacturer pays to help floor plan.
If any folks that are on the stream tonight, if you're in the market to buy a car, thumbs up, Dial Delaney, thank you.
Thank you.
If you're in the market and you've got a listing page, put it in the chat. And what we'll do, and yeah, Jason, you're right, we do need a producer. Hopefully we'll have that soon. Put the link of the vehicle that you're interested in buying in the chat, and we'll run the reports, and let's start breaking some vehicles down. While we're waiting for those to come in, what I want to show everyone, and what I'd like to do quickly with you, Pops, is pull up the Black Book data, just so that we can.
Data.
It's our go-to.
Yeah, when everything goes to hell, go to Black Book.
Wow. Week over week.
Oi, it's crazy. This is pure craziness with the direction that whole used car prices are going at the auctions.
And so what I was thinking we could also do while we're waiting for some of the Nicholas wants a diploma for completing deal school. That'll probably be in like V2, Nicholas, definitely. One of the things that I'm thinking we could do while people are sending in the links to the vehicle detail pages is we could actually rerun that Toyota Camry that's no longer on the market, but just so we could get a sense for what's happened to it. Sound good?
You're the one with your hand on the mouse pad.
Does that mean you? I've sensed some frustration from you. You good?
I'm perfect.
Just checking.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I was this good.
So if everyone remembers, this was from 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Vroom offered us $13,494.
Yes.
So let's rerun this back at Vroom and also back at, we'll use this right here.
Yeah, because God knows you don't have enough windows open. So
We seem to be doing okay now.
okay.
Then, yeah, you can answer questions as they come in. It was an LE. What did it have? 23,000 miles.
Something like that.
Let's double check before.
23,000, not 2,300.
I was double checking. It had 21,789.
Okay. How would you guys explain a luxury car is different than a normal car? Trying to compare a Lexus ES350 to a Toyota Avalon. Well, the quality of the of everything that they use in the car is going to be slightly higher in the luxury car. The quality of the leather, the quality of the dashboard, everything about it's going to be at a slightly higher level than in a normal car. Now, that's not to say that you can't get an Avalon that's really a nice vehicle and dolled up and dressed up like an ES350. You can. But it won't be quite to the same level as the Lexus would.
Did you see Michael's question about Black Book? Be a good one for you to answer. While you're doing that, I'm going to run this in Carvana as well. Holy cow.
That just went up.
2 days ago.
Yeah. It was $13,500. So it went up $2,200.
Okay, and so remember before, this was like 3 weeks ago now, it was at 15,202, something like that.
Yeah.
So really it's gone up about, $400, $600.
Yeah.
Why the heck would they have pulled back on? I guess because it was the beginning of the month.
It was the beginning of the month.
All right, let me check Carvana really quick.
That might just be part of what they do.
Yeah.
Michael wants to know, is the Black Book price what I can expect the dealer to offer for my trade-in? That's a lot closer than any of the other books.
Yeah, they'll still
and that's
appraise
primarily
it.
the book that most dealerships use. So, in answer to your question, sort of.
It's closer than...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you running it now?
Carvana.
Okay. Yeah, let's see what they came up with.
I bet you they're more.
Well, we'll find out. I can't... Isn't this so very exciting, everybody?
I'm interested to see. Has your vehicle...
Oh, look. Ashland sent the Dial 2 vehicles.
Do you currently have a loan or lease on this vehicle? Neither. Let's see. Drum roll, please.
Oh, it's more like a motorcycle. This is a very noisy condo.
Holy cow! Holy Do you remember when we ran that?
It was 15,202 when we first did it.
Whoa!
Wow!
Let me see if I can find the original email from Carvana. You deserve something special.
You do.
I don't know if I'll be able to find it on the fly, but it was $15,000. Was their original?
$15,202. Something like that.
No haggle. Holy.
So
and they are. We ran this at the same exact time.
Yeah.
They are $1,100 more than Vroom.
Yeah. Wow. So, as you can see, they're like almost paying retail for this stuff.
That's craziness.
Which means that, these poor dealers that are trying to buy stuff at the auctions are probably paying close to retail at the auctions for the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and we've got Doug again. I used a Carvana quote for my trade negotiation. It jumped $800 since last week.
Yeah.
I believe it. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. Good save, not cursing. Yeah, I agree. Okay, Charlie says, I wanted to know what are your thoughts on a 2020 Honda Accord Sport 2.0, and also the out-the-door price includes all the F&I stuff? Thanks, guys. So does out-the-door include all the F&I stuff?
No.
Because
the F&I stuff is what they're gonna try and sell you when you're in F&I.
Mm-hmm.
The out-the-door that you agree to when you're negotiating with sales should include all your fees, and it should all be spelled out, and all the fees should be acceptable to both parties concerned. And then the F&I guy is going to try and sell you whatever the F&I guy can sell. Guy or gal can sell.
And here's an example of what the OTD is going to actually look like, right? Vehicle price, your discount,
Yes.
sales tax, doc fee,
Yes.
etc. But
Yes.
then you get the menu presented to you once you're in the F&I
Yes,
office.
where, were you interested in the vehicle service contract, dent and ding,
Exactly.
excess wear and tear, tire and wheel coverage, did you want special coating for your windshield?
Okay, Dial was the first person that sent in a VIN, or the link to the page is also fine, guys. That is a-okay. Send in either. Dial, we'll look at that in a second. Nicholas wants to know if there's a way to view all of your YA reports at once, and there is. Just click on vehicles, and once it loads,
Well, you probably have 9,000 vehicles in yours.
there are all your vehicles, and if you favorite one,
Yeah. Wow.
then it'll actually go. That was the fakest wow you've given me in a long time. It'll go to your favorites.
Wow.
There it is. Okay, let's see. Let's run Dial's VIN. Let's see here. Okay, so the one that she sent over is not currently for sale on the market, so we could run the report for other cruises. But
Well, it might not be at a dealer.
What do you mean?
The VIN it could be a private party.
No, we pick up private parties.
Really?
Yeah, we pick up Craigslist. We pick up Facebook Marketplace.
Shows you what I know.
Cool. So we ran
I'm just
Randy's.
a pretty face.
We ran Randy's.
Yeah.
So let's take a peek at this, Pops.
Okay.
128 days on lot. So 2021, a new 2021.
Accord Hybrid EXL sedan.
MSRP of 34,000.
Yes.
Local average is 46 days. So pretty
Yes.
damn negotiable.
So it's been there 3 times the normal time.
The thing holding it back in terms of negotiability is it's the 6th of the month.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Go give it your best shot. My gut tells me, they're going to
Yeah.
want to make a deal.
Yeah. Well, and then considering the fact, scroll back up for a minute. Considering the fact that the low point on their pricing had been
32,073. So
and
another
that was-
$500
and
off.
that was January 25th. So I'd call me crazy, but I'm thinking, well, if they could sell it for that back on January 25th, unless incentives have changed,
Yeah.
they could probably sell it for that or better on March 6th.
Yeah.
I'm just,
It's the most negotiable. It's the one that's been sitting around the longest in the area.
So, yeah, you should be able to.
So what are your thoughts? So what is the next step?
So, yes, see, Dial said it was.
So what are your next steps for Randy? What do you suggest that he does with this vehicle?
I suggest that he offer them what their low point was.
Low point?
Yeah. They were willing to take that at one point.
Yeah. Do you print
Perhaps.
Do you print this out and you say, hey, I know this
Yeah.
is what you advertise?
Yeah, why not?
That's what I'm looking for. I'm asking the questions that push.
Yeah. I'm a pusher.
No, I'm
Yeah.
trying to.
Yeah, of course. You print this out and you say, well, listen, here's your pricing. Why were you willing to sell it for that on January 25th? And now on March 6th, you want
$500
You
more.
want $500 more.
There you go, Randy.
Yeah. What if I were to give you what you were trying to get on January 26th? The car could not have gone up in value since then.
Well, I mean, I guess it kind of market conditions. That's probably what they'll say. Jeff sent this one in. Let's take a quick peek.
Okay.
I like doing this. I like running VINs. Oh, we got a Kia Telluride.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, and you can see all the price adjustments.
Well, it's been on their lot for 10 days.
Yeah.
So they've got it listed at MSRP,
Yeah.
which is honestly a hell of a deal.
It really is.
Because if we look at the other ones in the area, we could take a peek at them. Dealer price is 43, so MSRP $500 off of MSRP for this one, supposedly.
Yeah.
It has a high negotiability score. I wonder what's going on here. Let me take a quick peek. Maybe there is one. Maybe there is one, Jeff, out there for you. Let's see. 43 days on the lot gets the 75 negotiability score.
Well, that's because they normally sell in 13 days.
13 days.
Yeah.
Craziness.
Yeah.
So, Jeff, with the one that you were looking at, request the OTD and then move on that thing.
Yeah.
If you can get that at MSRP, that's incredible. Okay, Linda. I see Linda's right here. John, I do. Father knows best. Stream's been good the past 5 minutes. The stream has been good. I wonder if it was something on the YouTube end, Deb. I really don't know.
I don't know, but why couldn't YouTube be having issues?
No, I'm sure I'm sure that happens.
Yeah.
I still can't believe Zach gave us $50 earlier. That was so thoughtful.
Yeah, that was.
Really nice. Okay, we're running the VIN from.
But you know what you didn't notice? It said, here's $50 to go buy so you can live stream better.
Exactly. Although I kind of like this. I kind of like running VINs. This feels helpful. Jay asks, it seems that used car dealers are refusing to work on reconditioning fees nowadays. Take it or leave it seems to be their attitude now.
Well, that's because they've been paying too much for cars, and they're trying to create ways to be able to make some profit. Because literally a lot of these cars are going for what dealers would tell you would be retail numbers at the wholesale auctions.
You mean the used ones, yeah.
The used ones.
And those are the ones that obviously incur reconditioning fees.
Yeah.
Okay, let's run through this, Pop. So we've got an absolute ton of, well, actually probably not for the area, but Toyota RAV4 hybrids, XLEs. Dealers got it advertised at $700 below MSRP. 41 days on the lot.
Yeah.
It's been advertised at that price really since it got on the lot. What wiggle room, what next steps? Are you, and I mean this genuinely, like, are you literally just clicking email templates, clicking out the door, copy, sending, and moving on with your day?
Yeah, let's go. What can you do, folks? And then at a certain point, if you want to offer what we're suggesting is should be the price. If you want to offer less, start the conversation.
Yeah.
It all
26 days is the market day supply.
Yeah, it all
That's
boils
so quick.
down to starting the conversation. You have to have a starting point.
Which is what we tried to do tonight with the call-in, but failed again.
And failed miserably, again.
Miserably?
Yeah, well,
Just didn't do that good.
Well, come on.
Let's run Jim's here.
Unfortunately, we went red. And red, when you're doing this, red is dead.
Red is dead.
Yeah.
We've been solid for the last little while here. Let's see.
Yeah.
Jim, we're running your VIN here, so we'll take a peek at that. But let's see. So, agree on not understanding. Yeah, I don't understand why everyone loves the Telluride, but it's a good-looking SUV, so folks like it.
I don't know that everybody loves it, but there's more than enough people who do.
2021 Ram 2500.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. The market day supply is moving up
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Not much, but a little bit. This one's been on the lot for 98 days. MSRP $62,515. The dealer's advertised price is $9,000 less of that.
Yeah, well, and then our suggested offer $7,000 higher because they've already reflected all types of.
So let's take a peek. Let's actually look at what incentives they have. Dealer discount. See, all right. See, they're adding in.
Yeah.
So again, a lot of folks are new. So let's help them out.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
When you
I heard that somewhere.
when you see this on a dealership's website and you click this,
yes,
military program,
yeah,
you have to meet this qualification.
Yeah.
Then they're adding in member program. Then they're adding in
what
conquest.
is that? Click on that. I'm just
member?
curious. Yeah, the FFA. What the hell is that?
FFA members, FFA advisors. I don't even know what FFA stands for.
Neither do I.
Farm Bureau. Not compatible with the farm. So it's got to be something to do with agriculture.
Future Farmers of America.
Maybe. Conquest Leash. Chrysler Capital APR. Right? Returning lessee. Are you a returning lessee?
Oh, that's a good one. Drivability mobility program. That's for people that need to do...
$1,000 cash back.
Yeah, that's all. They got so many
residents
BS.
residing in the business center offers for qualified buyers. Only see dealer for details.
Yeah, and don't worry, the dealer won't know all the details either.
So,
See, I
future
was right.
farmers of America. Yeah, no, you were spot on. So let's chat.
Yeah. We're chatting.
Why is your price fake?
Oh, that's always a good one to ask.
I mean, Alice is a chat professional, Dad.
She is. She's an artificial intelligence bot that probably hasn't been programmed to how to handle why is your price fake.
She should be. Okay, so let's take a peek back here, Dad, at the actual market price report then. So we know that this vehicle's been on the lot for 98 days.
Yes.
So double the market day supply.
Yes.
So you're still saying that, so there must be some other things going on in the market for you to have a lower negotiability. Let's see the other vehicles. No, they all have relatively low negotiability. I think partly that's due to the fact that it's a ratio, like that's only 2 rather than like some of the other ones we were looking at were more like 3 or 4.
Yes.
But still, I mean, there's a decent amount of supply in the area.
Yes.
So what's this? Are you doing email templates with all these as well?
Yeah, do email template. Give a call and say, okay, so let's take all the nonsense out of your discount price that nobody's going to qualify for, including me, the things that I'm not going to. What's your real price on the car? What's the real discounted price on the car?
And if I'm not mistaken, let's see, do they chat us
And they've
back?
got a decent amount of margin
Well, we know
in these.
they haven't gotten back to us. We also know, I'll go to YouTube really quick. We did a video, so this is actually super helpful for how to. How to read. I should probably update this to now Stellantis.
Yes.
But this is it's a great video. I'm actually going to put it in the.
Well, there you have it, folks. Jesse Atkins, $14.99. Bless your heart, Jesse.
It's been a rough night, Jesse.
Yeah,
so
we don't
thanks.
deserve it on a night like tonight.
We really don't. All right, let me put this back in the chat.
All right, got to get me one of them motorcycles.
Can you guys hear when people drive by, like the motorcycles?
If you're not, you're deaf.
I just wonder with the mic.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right, ready to help Dial?
Yeah, I live for Dial.
Oh, that sounds a little strange. And then we're going to help this old Dinah.
Dial and I have an understanding.
Then we're going to help this old Dinah. But we got some
Okay.
questions, Pops. So
Yeah.
let's answer a few questions as
Okay.
well. Let's answer Jesse's. Jesse
Okay.
says, I left a deposit of $3,622.83.
Yeah.
And it was all the taxes and fees.
Okay.
The 2020 Kia Telluride OTD was $39,622.83. Waiting for a check from the credit union, I feel like I was highly overcharged for the vehicle. Thanks for sending $15 our way, though, Jesse.
Yeah. You know, if you probably paid an additional dealer markup in that price.
Yeah.
Which apparently just about everybody who's buying a Telluride these days is doing that. And so it's just, if that's what you want, if that's the vehicle you want, that's just part and parcel of a part of the cost of doing business to get one today.
Yeah, that's just the reality.
Just that simple.
Yeah. All right, Dial sends in some VINs, and then we're gonna help this old Dinah next. But let's see real quick.
Okay.
No, it's another one that we don't have the. Let me try this VIN. So our listings come from we scrape the internet. So if we scrape the internet. Yeah, it's a classic song.
Yeah,
Michael
no, it
Bublé.
is. Yeah, you know, because
Dial, all the ones you're looking at, my friend, I can't find.
yeah, you know, Zach is one of the biggest internet scrapers in the history of internet scraping.
That could get me in trouble. But all right, let's see here. This old Dinah. Let's check the VIN that they sent in. When we can't find a VIN, I guess I should show that just so that everyone has that awareness. But let's see this one. Okay, so when we can't find one, just for some perspective, you enter in your zip code, and then it'll run a market report for that type of vehicle in your area.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Right. So then you can see all the ones that are in your area.
Yes.
That being said, let's find some that we actually have. This is from Alan. Let's run Alan's.
Okay.
Dad, if you were in the market to buy a car right now, what car would you get? Not a Mini.
Bottega. What is it? The Bentley.
All right. Sort of a CPO'd.
What is there?
A Bettiga.
No, what's it really
It's a
called?
Bettiga.
No, it's not.
Dad, say Bettiga.
No, I'm not saying Bettiga.
He said Bettiga. I made him say Bettiga. Okay, let's look at this one for Alan.
I think I would get a Lamborghini SUV.
Really?
Yeah, what's that one called?
A URAS. Say it.
URAS. Scratch your ass.
I wish the call had worked, man. I'm still so
God.
disappointed
Yeah.
about that. Okay, Alan's truck. Let's take a peek. CPO'd. Here it
Yeah.
goes. CPO'd.
Yeah.
Been on the dealer's lot for 60 days.
Yeah.
So not particularly negotiable.
The pre-owned?
Yeah,
Yeah,
CPO'd.
well, you know, today, the 60, 90-day rule's out the window as far as aged units.
Totally is, but there's a few others in his area. Higher mileage, obviously, might not be CPO'd. Some of these might be CPO'd, though. Alan, that's the first place I'm looking is at some of these. Do you have an OTD quote from him as well? Get an OTD quote to see what junk they've added on.
Yeah, and see if you can get them to take our offer of 31.1.
And then the other thing that we don't talk about enough, the vehicle service contract. So also they're going to try and upsell you a wrap or things like that. Like have your quote here. We have that flat markup, so you have something competitive as well. Okay, let's take a peek at John's. I know we're moving slow, but it's actually, I feel like we're actually able to help a little bit. Let's run John's VIN. Okay, let's see. Lexus.
Yeah.
2012 Lexus RX 350. Let's really break this down, Pops. 41 days on the lot. Local average is 36.
Yeah.
What's the first thing going through your head when you're looking at a 2012 Lexus? And you're thinking of buying it. What's the first thing you're thinking of?
I'm thinking of a pre-purchase inspection.
That's what's going through my head, too.
Yeah.
I did a couple of consult calls this
How
week.
many miles are on this? 133,000 miles. And they still want to get 12 grand for it. Jeez.
I wish we had the Black Book integration so we could run it there.
I wish we did too.
Can we test something?
Do I have a choice?
No.
Okay.
I just hope we don't go red.
Okay.
We're going to Carvana.
Boy.
We're going to sell this car to Carvana.
With
133,000
miles on it.
Which Carvana notoriously likes newer vehicles.
Yeah.
But let's see. What zip code were we working in? I know I need more tabs open.
Yeah.
It was down here with there you go. This is going to be super interesting. What color was it? White? Yeah. It was front wheel. Okay.
Was it front wheel drive or all wheel drive? It makes a difference.
Transmission automatic. All wheel drive.
Okay.
I'm super interested. All right, we're going to do nothing. No well, let's check. Could you imagine them selling it for that much with an accident? Hey, there you are.
Yeah, I'm everywhere.
Carfax. No accidents. Okay.
2 previous owners. Okay.
No issues. No mods. Pretty great. 2 keys.
Yeah.
Neither. God, Carvana's going to be so confused.
Yeah.
Who's this Zach guy? Why does he want to buy so many
Yeah.
cars on Saturday nights?
Yeah.
Or sell us so many cars on Saturday nights? And they're looking to get. And we're saying offer a couple shekels below that even.
Yeah.
Wow. So your first thoughts here are PPI and then use the PPI to leverage for negotiation?
Absolutely.
Can you even get a service contract on this? Yeah, you can. 36 months. Interesting. Okay.
And it's only $2 grand.
Yeah, for 3 years.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
Robert sent one in. Ryan says Carvana will buy anything. 82% of their business is wholesale. I don't know if that's accurate, but maybe.
I don't know. I know they bought 77,000 cars from customers last quarter.
Your ass.
Scratch your ass.
Lamborghini, your ass.
Yeah.
Okay, this one came from Robert Pops. Oh, the 2020. We got a 2022.
Yeah.
Wow, the Kia Stinger.
Yeah.
7 days on lot.
Yeah.
6 is the local average.
Yeah.
There's one other one in his area.
Yeah.
You're not going to negotiate anything off this thing.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I would think you're limited as to what you're going to get off.
Yeah, we don't even have coverage for that. Wow.
Yeah, well, it's 2022.
Yeah, it's brand new.
Yeah.
Let's run this one really quick. Jose, it's not too many windows open, man. That's not it. That's not the issue, I don't think.
I think it is, but what the hell do I know, Jose?
Next week we'll have one window.
Yeah.
Let's see here, Pops. A certified used
Yeah.
2019 Volkswagen Golf. How much does CPO add to the value of the vehicle, in your opinion?
Couple grand.
Couple grand.
Mm-hmm.
You really think so?
Yes, because of the extra warranty coverage.
I know, but those warranties are kind of like the deeper. I bought a CPO car, so hear me out here. But like the more I've learned about them,
Yeah.
they're not that special.
Yeah, but if you go to buy a vehicle service contract,
I know.
it's going to cost you a couple grand.
No, because that's the thing with the CPO. What? With the CPO,
No, if you look at a car that isn't CPO'd
Mm-hmm.
and you wanted to get the same type of CPO coverage or similar,
But that's
you'd
the
have
thing
to
is,
buy it.
like-
And it's going to be a couple grand.
but that's the thing is like the CPO coverages kind of stink. Like a lot of them do. Some of them are good.
Okay.
Is our website down too? We're just having a rough night.
You got too damn many windows open.
I don't think that's it.
That is it. You can say it all you want. That it's
Like
not
this
it.
was.
But if you only, if the computer memory only had to remember 2 were open, then it's not working as hard as if it has to remember the 22 that are open. So
Can we
you
get a
can't
quick-
tell me that those extra 20 windows that are open aren't causing things to slow down.
We reviewed every CPU right
Okay,
here.
I am not a techno guy, but it just stands to reason. Some things just make common sense.
Okay, all right. We're gonna close all my tabs.
Yeah, sure we are.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
You vamp.
But Russ is saying
Vamp.
bandwidth is the problem.
Vamp.
Well, you want me to vamp?
I don't know. I'm not gonna remember any of the stuff I had open, but I'm closing it.
Well,
Whose fault is that? That's Zach's
oh
fault.
my God! Look at all the stuff you have open. Why do you have so much stuff open? Close the windows. It's drafty.
We're down. We're down the.
Just a half a dozen or so.
I guess I really did have a lot open.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. There you have it.
Nicholas, I've never restarted my computer. Okay, we got another VIN here from Melissa. Let's run this. Pops.
Okay. I living to run. What are those things called? Vins.
Vince, you're new to this?
I am.
Never seen one before?
Never done this before.
Never done this before?
Never. Might not ever do it again either, but that's besides the point. Where are you taking me for dinner tonight?
We were going out to dinner?
Yeah. Don't you remember when we did the promo and in the promo I said you're taking me to dinner afterwards, and you said, yeah, I'll take you to dinner afterwards.
I'll Grubhub. I'll Uber Eats something. Looks like, holy cow, there's a lot of these GMC Terrains
Yeah.
in the area.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Pops?
New York area?
New York area. Let's
Yeah.
look at the
Okay,
dealers
so
real quick.
all the dealers lie there.
Whoa.
There is a pandemic of lying in the New York
What
area.
does this
when it comes
purchase
to deal-
allowance mean?
I don't
Oh,
know.
it's consumer cash.
Yeah.
So are those consumer cash programs things that like everyone qualifies for?
I don't know. Why, you'd be surprised that they would utilize some that not everybody would qualify for?
It just sounds like one that most people would qualify for. Offer disclosure. Let's see. Oh, no, we're just on another dealer website.
Yeah.
Okay, but they've got $4,500, but they don't have
Yeah.
any
So
discount.
they're not giving any dealer discount. They're
No
just
dealer
utilizing factory money.
This one's been sitting on the lot for the average.
Yeah, well, that's, if you're not offering a dealer discount, that's the reason why.
Yeah, but and then you come down here and you see that there are these other ones that have the higher negotiability score. So let's
Yeah.
run one of those real quick. Let's see how long this has been on the dealer's lot. It'll take a second because there's so many in the area. Italian, Mexicans. I'm not buying dinner tonight. Am I buying dinner tonight?
It was in the promo. Do you watch the promos?
I didn't watch the promo.
Man.
Go to dinner wherever they sell network cables. Here you go. Perfect. This is a perfect example of why you should use the market price report.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you're a dealer and you've been sitting on this for 100, look at the price history too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fake, obviously. Some
Yeah,
aspects of it.
especially since they're selling it for 26.7, and we tell people you should offer 29.
But that's $2,000 off of MSRP is what we're suggesting the
Yeah.
dealer discount would be.
Yeah.
What
and then get your
Customer
rebates
cash to
on top
$4,500.
of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you're sitting on a vehicle for that long and you're a sales manager, you want to get rid of it.
You better.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
absolutely do.
When you're a new car manager,
Huh.
inventory management's the most important aspect of your job.
Alicia says, can you do market price reports for leases? Yeah, you do it for the VIN.
Yeah.
Then if you decide you're going to buy it or if you're going to lease it, that's what you do. Yeah. Okay, let's run another one here. This is for RAM.
Is it a RAM?
We're about to find out. Let's see. Not available.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh. Chevy Dude is live. Should we go watch Chevy Dude right
I
now?
don't know.
Thank you, Tommy Cash, for the $5. That's awesome. We should watch Chevy Dude live.
I don't want to watch Chevy Dude. You know, you made me do a reaction video to Chevy Dude one time. I don't, you know, I don't like that stuff.
What's wrong, George's Vin? I'm just so like freaking upset with the call-in and how it didn't work.
Well, you know, use your upsetness to do something about it.
Yeah. Nicholas, we're in Vegas still, if you got a suggestion. We're running this VIN for George. Let's see. Oh, it's at Enterprise.
Okay.
Not negotiable. Give me something to work with here, Pops.
It's not negotiable. What do you want me to tell you? I'm telling you it's not negotiable. What do you want from my life? Go in and make an offer. We went red. Red is dead.
Let's call it a night.
Red is dead.
Is that okay?
Yeah. We're back to green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, give us one second. We're going to have a private conversation.
Yeah. So who's the chef that's going up against Bob?
I'm good. I feel like we can't like provide value to people with it cutting in and out like that.
I agree.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's call it a night.
We're sorry, folks.
All right, we'll try again next week.
Yeah. One of these days we'll get. Thank you, John. One of these days, we're red. One of these days we'll get better at what we're doing, and we can have a mukbang. Yeah.
Okay. See you guys next time.
Have a good week, everybody.